What Devin Haney is doing is not a good look for boxing, and it could open up a Pandora's box. Today we'll dive into what exactly he's trying to do, and I'll give you my thoughts on why he's doing this and what could potentially be the outcome if he's successful. Let's dive in. Devin Haney is suing Rayn Garcia for alleged fraud, battery, and unjust enrichment from their April 20 fight of this year. Pandora's box was a gift from the gods to Pandora, the first woman on Earth. It contained all the evils of the world, which were released when Pandora opened the box. If Devin Haney goes through with this case and wins, he'll possibly open up a path for other boxers to do the same thing. Pandora's box is a metaphor for something that brings great troubles or misfortune. Devin Haney could bring troubles and misfortune from opening this case against Rayn Garcia. If he wins this case, it could set a precedence for other fighters to do the same thing and sue if they believe their opponent had an unfair advantage. Also, fighters suing promoters is not the same thing. That's all about money, where this is actually about the fight and not just the money. This relates to the actual fight and what happened in the ring. Okay, let's look at each accusation and try to understand each one. I'm not a lawyer, but I'll do my best with the power of Google. The first one is the most important one, which is battery. And I'm not talking about the AA or AAA type either. Pretty much assault. Battery is a specific common law offense, although the term is used more generally to refer to any unlawful, offensive physical contact with another person. I understand that Rayn Garcia popped a positive test to ostarine, but that was 6/1000th of a gram. I'm not a chemist, but that doesn't sound like it would dramatically enhance your boxing skills, or even at all. If you want to see what a real battery charge would look like, it wouldn't be much dissimilar to this. The other two things he's suing for are pretty similar to each other. First is fraud. Fraud is wrongful or criminal deception intended to result in financial or personal gain. Guessing Devin Haney wasn't happy receiving his $1.5 million he got paid from Rayn Garcia after a bet they made, where Rayn said he will pay him $500,000 for each pound he's over. But I guess that wasn't enough money for him. He's still gonna sue him. If anything, this would have been the biggest advantage that Rayn Garcia had over Devin Haney, the weight. I don't think the ostarine would have made much of a difference, but the weight would have. However, Devin Haney could have pulled out of the fight. As soon as Rayn Garcia came in overweight, he could have taken his money, pulled out of the fight, and be done with it. But he didn't. He chose to continue on. And as with his words, this is what he said.
And at any point, did you consider not taking the fight, considering he missed weight by over 3?
Of course not. It don't matter what weight he came in. I'm a true champion, and I will show it.
So it makes me wonder, if Devin Haney knew that Rayn Garcia had 6/1000th of a gram of ostarine in his system, would he still fight him? Or would he call the fight off because of this disadvantage? Don't know, but I doubt it. And the last thing he's suing for is unjust enrichment. Unjust enrichment occurs when Party A confers a benefit upon Party B without Party A receiving the proper restitution required by law. To me, unjust enrichment is just thrown in there because the Haney team are not happy because Golden Boy Promotions got compensated after Rayn Garcia tested positive to ostarine. That was his punishment. He had to pay $1 million back to Golden Boy Promotions. And the Haneys obviously weren't happy with that. They would prefer to have that $1 million in their pocket. The best case scenario for boxing is for Devin Haney to lose this case and no other fighters follow his footsteps down this path of suing an opponent for getting in the ring with them. I think either way, Haney's going to lose in this situation, regardless of whether he wins the case or not. Because now, other fighters are going to be very weary of stepping into the ring with him, just in case they have some sort of advantage over him and they get sued. And also, promoters will be a bit wary as well, because if you can sue a fighter, an opponent, for getting in the ring with you, then you're not far off from suing a promoter over money disputes. He might now also find it hard to work with promoters and also get fighters that want to fight him. because of that risk of being sued. I mean, he's already burnt a bridge with Eddie Hearn after their dispute at the AJ vs Triple D fight. This is not a good look for Team Haney, and I really think they need to start concentrating on actually fighting and actually getting opponents. Concentrate on training and getting back in the ring. Devin Haney has not fought since he fought Rayn Garcia in April 20 of this year. So out of all of 2024, Devin Haney has had one fight. If that's not inactivity, what is? And the main reason why is because he's been focusing on Rayn Garcia this whole time. Whether it is a disagreement on social media, arguing with other fighters on social media, not just Rayn Garcia, and attempting to sue Rayn Garcia, it's evident that Devin Haney is not focusing on fighting, but focusing his attention outside the ring. Either way, I don't think this is a good look for the Haneys or for boxing. I think they need to start focusing on fighting, not suing. Anyway, that's my thoughts. As always, leave your thoughts below. Tell me what you think about this situation. And until next time, peace out.
Myths in boxing, highlight real scene, front row seats to the blow by blow scene.